Hey guys, Marcinkin here, bringing on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to be doing a unit guide for the LR Super Saiyan Trio, the physical Goku, Gohan and Trunks from the Worldwide Celebration. I've done the Broly one already, so hopefully you guys have checked that out. If not, do go ahead and do so. Basically, we are going to be going over the units' links, talking about their link partners, who best to run them with, and then of course we're going to talk about their teams, which 200% leader skills they're on, and some of these setups that will be very good to run them on. So let me know what you guys think. If you have pulled them already and have been trying them out on some teams, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what team builds you have been using to try these guys out. I mentioned it in the Broly one, but with how late the data download was, I wasn't able to make this video and get it out before the units came out. And then of course, by the time the units do drop, there's so many things to get done on the first day. I wanted to be able to try and get some of the events and the showcases and stuff like that out. So I know some of you guys will have wanted this video a little bit earlier, but if you've summoned them yourself already, you've had a bit of a chance to play around with them, so you can give me your thoughts on how they're doing so far and the team builds you've tried in the comments down below. But if you do find the guide helpful at all in any way, or any of the information useful, do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Plenty more Worldwide Celebration info and content coming as the celebration continues. So the LR Super Saiyan Trio, their links are Super Saiyan Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Z Fighters Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle and Legendary Power. So you can see from their links, they only have the one link which gives them any defense, which is Prepared for Battle at level 10, gives them 5%. Now they do get a lot of defense from their kit, so it's not really a huge issue. It just means that when you're running them with these link partners, the more links you can get active, the more damage they're going to be able to do, which is going to be obviously the real big improvement, especially when it comes to things like doing the standby ability and getting off that super mega punch, and how much damage that is potentially going to be able to do. So when we look at their link partners, now funnily enough, they have a 7 link partner, which is the standby version. Because when you go into the standby and transform into the Super Punch Goku, their links don't change. So if you go into standby with one of them, obviously you can't use the same standby twice. So even if you're running double trio like leads, if you go into the standby with one of them, you can't go into the standby with the other one. But if they do end up on the same rotation together, you can link them together and they will share every single link. That rotation will be nuts, because this guy would be getting all the support from the untransformed one, and then the untransformed one will be getting all their links active. So that would be a crazy turn, but I mean, really, with the way the team operates, you kind of want to have them on separate rotations anyway. But if they do end up together, they have got 7 links. The only difference between their linking is that obviously, because same name characters can't link, the transformed version could link with like the TUR or the SSR of this unit. But I mean, realistically nowadays, we're not running the TURs and SSRs of these LRs anyway. So that's why normally if a unit transforms, I have 2 pages up and we go over the link partners for both forms, but they're not going to be any different other than the Super Saiyan Goku having 1 extra 6 link partner, which is the TUR of this unit, which obviously they can't link with because they have the same name. Now, when we get to the 6 link characters, one big one straight away, of course, is the INT LR Super Saiyan Trio. These guys have returned now for the first time for Global, being on the banner. These guys share 6 links, so everything except for experienced fighters for these guys. So that means they do share the defense link. I think, is it Shocking Speed is the one that they don't have. No, not Shocking Speed, it's Z Fighters. So they're getting the defense from Prepared for Battle, their only defense link, and then a bunch of these attack stats. Now, the only thing that could be a bit disappointing with these guys as a combo, because they do link very well, the physical trio can go in slot 1 in a lot of scenarios. The problem is the trio do change random orbs into physical, and then this trio changes orbs into int. So there can be a clash there with them like changing each other's orbs depending on the order of the rotation and who's going first, and then how the orbs end up looking once the exchange or like the orb change has actually taken place. And the other big clash that this unit has is when you go into standby, rather than changing a random orb, this unit changes int orbs into physical. So the way you would want the rotation to go is that you kind of want the Goku to be first, But obviously, depending on how the turn loads up, will depend which order they're in, because the unit that had been floated off previously is going to be in slot 1. Hopefully you then have Goku in slot 2. He's going to change all the int orbs to physical, and then the int Super Saiyan Trio passive goes off, and they're going to change some other orbs into int, but they could change the physical orbs into int. So it can be a bit of a mixed thing. It was the same with running God Goku on the 200% Super Saiyans team back when these guys came out. So that is something to be aware of, that these guys will work really well together in terms of links. These guys obviously want to be a slot 2 or 3 unit, so having a decent unit that they can go after, especially because the physical team, the trio, raise allies attack with their 18 key super, which makes these guys even better if they're attacking after them. So they'll work well together, but you have to remember there could be that clash with the orbs, which could be awkward. And then other 6-link partners, unfortunately a lot of the units in this section are all just very outdated now, like the Boo Duo, very difficult to use in some of the most difficult content in the game now. Carnival, both the Carnival Super Saiyan Gokus are pretty much aged out at this point. The Goku and Gohan's the same. Int LR Super Saiyan Goku isn't going to be super far off potentially getting an EZA, even though it doesn't fit the Broly theme. Like, a lot of people are hoping that maybe as like a final thing, like an EX part, we could get this Goku and Frieza EZA, because they are old Worldwide Celebration characters, which would be kind of cool. And then yeah, the Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku, the AGL Gohan, the old school Namek Goku, like these guys are all pretty outdated now. But if we drop down to 5 links, we can see we have the new Broly, we have Gogeta, Sword of Hope Trunks, Future Gohan. I mean, Future Gohan, Gogeta, and Sword of Hope Trunks. While Sword of Hope Trunks can be very hit or miss, these are 3 like big units on the Super Saiyans team, which obviously these guys will be on, so they can work together really nicely. Unfortunately, when it comes to Broly, even though they share 5 links, they don't share any categories. So you can get them together by running leaders that have obviously multiple categories as part of their leader skill. But then if you look at a character like Future Gohan, they're on Super Saiyans, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, Earthbred Fighters, Entrusted Will. Like, they're on a bunch of teams together, and the trio do want an all-out struggle character on rotation with them, so this combo works quite nicely. Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Gohan's been back a few times and is on the Broly banner, so he's a really good partner for them. Sword of Hope Trunks, like I said, can be very hit or miss. Gogeta, if you got him from the anniversary, obviously can be very good, but if not, he has not returned yet. The Vegeta standby from the GT duo shares a lot of links, obviously is going to give them an insane attack buff, especially if you could get that on the Super Saiyan Goku exchange standby, like finisher turn, like that makes him hit like an absolute truck. And then this guy, imagine doing that, like the standby with the Goku, with this guy on rotation, nuking a boss's health bar from full health down to like barely anything, and then that boss kills Vegeta and then he just drops a Spirit Bomb on them and kills them. So that could certainly be fun. Then we have, in terms of units that are not a bit outdated already, like the duo Vegeta and Trunks, Tech Gogeta, hopefully we'll get an EZA at some point. The Tech Broly, who hopefully will get an EZA in part 2. We have the banner unit, obviously, from their banner, the Piccolo that exchanges into Vegeta. Once he exchanges into Vegeta, he shares 5 links with them. There's a couple of other Vegetas on here, like the Movie Heroes one, the Transform Tech one. We've got the Goku and Gohan, the Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. These guys are not really relevant until they get EZAs now, unfortunately. Then when we drop down to 4 links, obviously we're going to have a lot of characters in this section now, because when it comes to Saiyans, all these links like Prepared for Battle, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Obviously there's going to be a lot of characters that share 4 links. Beast is a 4-link partner with them, and is on Entrusted Will, Movie Heroes, Connected Hope, and Warriors Raised on Earth, aka Earthbred Fighters. So he's definitely a unit that can be on a lot of the same teams as them, and is a very good defensive unit. They're obviously very strong defensively in circumstances as well, but that could be a very fun combo. The AGL Broly, once transformed, has 4 links with them, or untransformed as well, actually. The physical Gogeta, he has 1 less link that he shares with them once he transforms into blue, but he still shares 4, which is pretty good. The base GT duo before transforming, Full Power Goku, AGL Kai Goku can still be somewhat usable. The STR Vegito, like once you get this guy to fuse, fused or unfused, they share 4 links, but once you get these guys to fuse and get the 10-turn Scouter, that could be super useful on this team. And then Vegito is sharing Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. He's on Joined Forces, Super Saiyans, and Kamehameha with them, so a few good teams that you could run them together. STR Gogeta, of course, the 5-year with his Easy A, still pretty good. Dragon Fist Goku, obviously on the Movie Heroes team with them, they share 4 links. God Goku when he's in the Super Saiyan form. Super Trunks shares 4 links with them as well. We have some of the Easy A's like the Super Vegeta, the World Tournament High School Gohan, who's a decent support. The AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, who's a decent support. God Goku, who still remains relevant because of the movie bosses and the Pure Saiyan enemies that we've been getting in certain events. And then once we drop down to 3, there's just an insane amount of units here, because 2 of these links for all of these guys is going to be Fierce Battle and Legendary Power. So then they need to share 1 other link, and he's going to have a ton of other partners on these other categories. So unsurprisingly, when it comes to a Super Saiyan character, they have a very good link set and a ton of potential link partners. So when it comes to their optimal setups, the Super Saiyan trio, really good on teams with them. You just have to be careful about the orb clashing. And then units like Physical Gogeta from the Anniversary, Future Gohan, Sword of Hope Trunks, these guys are going to make really good rotation partners. Obviously the side banner unit, if you did get them, links nowhere near as well while they're in the Piccolo form. But once you exchange into Vegeta links with them very well, can create the massive amount of physical orbs on that later turn. Like, he's very well designed to be run with them. So they have a lot of decent link partners, but realistically, you're going to be able to put together any sort of combination of Saiyans, Super Saiyans characters, and they're going to share a decent number of links. And they're supporting everybody. So that's the thing, even with only 4 or 5 links active, they're still going to perform relatively well, and they're providing support to everybody else. So that is really good. And then when we look at their 200% leads, so in terms of characters who give them a 200% lead other than themselves, we have the physical LR Gogeta, because he's 200% for movie heroes, the trio, because they're 200% for Super Saiyans, then we have the 8-year duo, the LR Gods, who, as I say, like, these guys could be getting an Easy A for the 10th anniversary, which is about 5 months away. And then we have the STR Dragon Fist Goku. Dragon Fist Goku obviously returned for the first time on these banners for Global, so some people out there will have been able to pull him. His team can be quite fun. I don't know if he's a unit that... I think I prefer only running 1 copy of him though, so when faced with the other options, I would rather run a team that wasn't double Dragon Fist Goku, but he can be run on that team. So the Movie Heroes 200% team, obviously very strong, has a lot of buffs, has Beast on it. The Super Saiyans 200% team, very strong, got a lot of buffs, has the Saiyan Day Vegeta, Gogeta, Broly, all those good units on there. So these guys have a lot of very strong team options available, and their leader skill is very good as well. So their 200% team is very strong. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What team are you looking forward to building with this unit if you do get them? As I said at the beginning, if you have pulled them already, because this video is coming out the day after the banners, let me know what kind of teams you have been using these guys on and what you think of them, who you've been running as their link partners. Let me know your experience with the unit and all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out all the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.